Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here. Hopefully, you guys all had a pretty good weekend. Watched some NFL on Saturday and also on, sorry, not Saturday, that's next week. Anyway, hopefully, you guys had a pretty good weekend watching some football. So, anyway, we are going to be looking ahead to today's games for Monday, December 16th. Hopefully, you guys all had a pretty good weekend, and we are just a little bit away from Christmas. It's, crazy. It's almost 2020. So, we're still not doing too bad. Definitely picking it up here in the last week or so. I played a lot of double ups, a couple tournaments, mostly double ups and stuff like that, and doing pretty good. I think DK's won 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 5 or something around there, so not bad for the most part. Took it light today, small 4-game slate for Sunday, so don't really bet a lot on the weekend, and there's not a lot of good tournaments because obviously NFL. So just played it safe, scored a 280.75. Not too bad there on DK, and then a Fanduel wasn't the greatest, one in 50-50s and maybe double ups, but I scored a 272 is all right. That was still won some money there, and once again wasn't too bad. And double ups, as you see there, came in top 2-3%. So overall, it was pretty solid for us. If you guys want to come join us, hit us up in our website, which will be down there in the comment section below. And also, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, hit us up on Twitter. That will be down there as well. So definitely would love to have you guys come join us. Like I said, it's Christmas time. Probably need some little extra money to make back for the presents. So, why not come join us? Would love to have you. All right, so we're going to go look at today's slate. We have some injuries. I think it's a 7-gamer today. A couple injuries to look at, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, so we got 7. For the most part, it's a pretty good looking slate here early on. So, let's get into it. Our first game is Washington and Detroit. Probably around a 227 plus, 228, maybe even a little higher, depending on what's going on with avocado here. So, anyway, if you guys don't know, obviously Drummond, when he went to Mexico to play, he had a issue with his eye. Allergic reaction to an avocado. He did play. I think this was so he played that one, and then he was supposed to play the last one, and then he didn't play. So fortunately, this one here is an early one. I don't, reactions, they do take a toll on people differently. So we'll see. Drummond usually doesn't miss games, so that's why it must be, hurting him pretty good. So anyway, if he plays, definitely one of my top plays. I don't think his game's going to get, affected by this if he plays because, we saw what happened in his game back with the injury, and he did pretty good. So for sure, one of my top plays. If he doesn't play, D Rose gets a little bit of a boost. If Drummond or Griffin, one of them don't play, I do like some Bruce Brown Jr. here, taking on Washington, ranked 27th against the shooting guard, and dude pretty good. And obviously had 50 here against Houston last time out. Don't think he'll get you 50, but obviously if one of those guys is out, he gets a little bit of a boost. Luke Kennard, not too bad of an option as well. Troy Brown, he's getting up there, but 23-24 is solid cash game for you. Griffin, even if he plays, I don't care for the dude. If Griffin or Drummond's out, definitely got to go look at Christian Wood. Dude's not going to play a lot of minutes, but usually very productive, and Washington sucks. You got Ian Mahinmi, but I don't know if I really need him tonight. I mean, maybe, but if Drummond plays, I'm 100% in on Drummond here. And Mahinmi, he's not playing a lot. So that last game, he screwed a lot of us, so we'll see. For sure, I think my top plays are Drummond, and then some counterparts, maybe a little bit of Rose, Brown. I don't mind Beal, but I don't have him in here. He's too expensive for me here on FanDuel. Luke Kennard, Brown, I like those guys. Maybe in a couple one-offs, and obviously Wood if Griffin or Drummond is out. So, it's the first game, thank goodness. So we should get news on Drummond early on. All right, Cleveland, Toronto, 218, and Toronto by 12. Let me see here. I don't mind Lowry. I told you guys I liked him last time out. He still got 37, so kind of a cash game play. I still don't mind him here. Who else we got? If looks like Fred VanVleet should be out again, so Norman Powell is one of my top plays as well. I think he's in a very good spot here. Siakam, I don't mind him. Only thing worried about is how many Toronto guys you really want, because it could be a blowout. But Cleveland's been playing half decent for the most part. They were in that Milwaukee game until the very end, so they're actually not playing bad. And then see, you can look at Love. I don't really have him. I don't really have any of those other guys. So the main guys I'm looking at is Siakam, Powell, and Lowry. I probably won't have all three of them in the lineup. That's just too risky with the blowout, but definitely have at least one of them in my lineup. All right, San Antonio and Houston, 232 in Houston by 10 in this one. I don't like messing with San Antonio's point guards. White, Mills, Murray, they all could go off, so I don't really like picking one of them. Harden's Harden. I think you can easily get him in there tonight, so I do like him quite a bit. Maybe one or two shares of Aldridge. I do like Capella, but a little expensive for me. And his rebounds will go down just maybe one or two with Westbrook being back. So honestly, all I really have is probably Harden for the obvious play in this one there. I mean, you can look at Westbrook. You can look at maybe Gay or DeRozan, but I don't have too much of them. All right, Miami and Memphis. No total on this one here. Let me see who we got. I think for sure Nunn. Yeah, Kendrick Nunn. This guy's been playing some pretty good ball and pretty consistent cash game play. So I do like him. Let me see what else we got going on. Butler, solid cash game play. If Jay Crowder's out again, you can definitely look at Kyle Anderson if he gets a start. More of a DK play there. Let me see who else we got. Brandon Clark, is he the one who went off last game? With Jay Crowder being out? I think he did. Yeah, he didn't go off, but he didn't do bad. So you can look at him. I don't know how much I'll have of him though. So yeah, I think the main guy, that I'm really looking at is probably Kyle Anderson, maybe in a couple one-offs, just a punt play. One guy I did forget to mention is Derrick Jones. Dude's been actually solid, 26, 33, and 25. He will be in a lot of my lineups for sure. So definitely Derrick Rose over Anderson any day of the week. So Nunn, and I think Nunn and Jones, and then maybe one share of Butler. Those are my three options, and then maybe one off of Kyle Anderson. And who knows, man? Maybe Tyler Hero gets a little bit off the bench. He had a couple bad games, but had a good one against Dallas here. So that's kind of what I'm looking at there. So I don't mind a couple from that one. All right, Dallas and Milwaukee at 227 and Milwaukee by 11. So as we all know, Luka Doncic is going to be out for a couple weeks. So right away, fortunately on Fanduel, Brunson's price did not go up, so he'll be very, very chalky. I got him very high at 31 here. He had 34 in the last time out, so yeah, he shot 16 times. This guy's actually a pretty good baller, but gets overshadowed obviously by Luka Doncic. You can definitely look at Hill, but he doesn't have that much upside, so Brunson's going to carry at least 70-80%. Ownership here. You got Dante here. He should get the start again, only 4,000. He had 35 last time as well, so you can look at him. DeLon Wright, maybe in a one-off. Giannis, an okay option. I don't know how much I'll have of him. Tim Hardaway had a pretty good game as well with 35. He shot 22 times, so definitely worth a look with his usage rate skyrocketing. Not the best matchup for him, so that's the only thing that's making me fade him, but you could look at him in a tournament play. Porzingis, he did pretty good, obviously. 49 here, usage rate. It stayed about the same, played bigger minutes here. It was, I think, an overtime game. I'm not sure. If it wasn't, he still played pretty big minutes, so I don't mind Porzingis. Maxey, actually, I think he did okay. Yeah, he had 28. So, I get it. It was one game, so I don't want to go just put in a whole bunch of these Dallas guys just because they have one good game. So, but I think for sure you can definitely look at Brunson. He's probably my favorite option, and then maybe one or two shares of Dante, and Middleton's also worth a look as well. All right, moving on. OKC and Chicago. So Chicago's all their guys were questionable yesterday, but they're all probable here today. So can't really pick anybody there. I do like Nerlens Noel, but I think that could be a GPP play. Chicago's not that good against power forwards. He had a bad one against Denver. Obviously the only thing worried about is his minutes, but you can definitely look at him 23-24, but he is 5,300, but he is worth a look. And all these other guys are going to play. So I don't really have anyone on that one, maybe Noel, but that's really it if I do play him. All right, Portland, Phoenix, nothing and no total on this one. It looks like Booker is already announced out in this one. So I mean, as I am looking at it, it says he's announced out. Let me go look just to double check here. I think it said he's doubtful versus Portland. All right, let me go look. All right, we'll be held out of Portland. Okay, so he is probably going to be out in this one. I don't mind Lillard or McCollum. It could be a blowout, but also Phoenix could keep up with them. We'll see. So definitely don't mind both those guys. Rubio, I don't mind him. He's getting very expensive, though, but a solid option. Usage will go up, obviously, as we saw last time out. One guy that actually stepped up was Mikal Bridges. Should get the start once again at 28. Kind of an all-around guy. Didn't do much in the usage department, but kind of an all-around game, so I don't mind Mikal Bridges. Kelly didn't do – did he do good? He didn't do good in the beginning. Yeah, he didn't do much. He still played 41 minutes. You can look at him, but Portland's not bad against a small forward. I do like Dario, but if you can't afford him, Frank Kaminsky's doing pretty good as well. Usage rate did go up without Booker and his minutes as well. He shot 19 times, so I think Frank is in a pretty good spot if you cannot afford Dario Saric. And Whiteside should be pretty good as well in this one. I don't mind some Aaron Baines as well. Looks like he's kind of getting back to it here. So that's kind of what we are looking at. So I'll go put in a couple guys that I'm really looking at. So we'll just go put in Brunson in this one. Like I said, he's going to be very popular, but for good reason. Got to put him in there, and then got to go Mr. James Harden right there. Small forward. Is there anyone that I like? Like I said, I really do like Siakam. If you can get Siakam in there, I think he is in a solid spot right there. So for this one, we'll go Derek Jones because, like I said, I'll probably have a lot of him. And then power forward, you can definitely go Porzingis if you want to. I do not mind that at all. Bam could be in a good spot as well. Like I said, you got Dario and also you got Frank Kaminsky. So that's kind of what we're looking at. And I guess I'll try to go give you one more center. Like I said, if Drummond plays, he is definitely going to be in all my lineups for sure. I don't really have anyone else that I like. So hopefully he plays because we're going to have to rethink things here. So probably fill that out with Drummond if he plays. So I'm not going to put him in here because, some of you guys may be watching this later and be like, what the heck, man? He's out. So like I said, doing this early in the morning. So if he plays, definitely got to lock him in there with my core. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. Should be a pretty good slate. I'm actually liking this one quite a bit. Like I said, injury news may change that, so we'll have to see. So that is mostly it. Like I said, we'd love to have you guys come join us. Not been doing too bad here recently on FanDuel and DK. Come join us, $50 per month for FanDuel and $50 per month separately for DK. To get in on it, check out our website in the comment section below and follow the directions to get all set up. And also hit us up on Twitter if you guys have any questions or anything like that. And yeah, as normal, if you guys have any other players that you guys like or any questions, leave it in the comment section, and I will try to respond to it. Like I said, usually busy during the day, leading up to lock, making sure everybody's, out, so on and so forth. So, like I said, I'll try to get to you guys. So, all right, guys, that is it. Like I said, if you guys like the video, leave a like. I do appreciate it. Hopefully, you guys all have a pretty good day. And also, like I said, happy holidays. All right, guys, see you guys a little bit later.